Hello, hello. Heather here, co-founder of the Nurse Coach Collective, and today I am celebrating the 200 most recent nurse coaches who have graduated from our nurse coaching program. They have now officially been released out into the world to unleash their forces of good, and let me tell you, they are doing some absolutely incredible things. So last week, on our final video conferences, as you can see here we are all celebrating together, smiling faces, waving hands. There's Peter and I up in the corner having all kinds of fun with our community. So on our closing call, one of the things that we do is we look back over the past 7 months and we talk about all of the ways that each and every one of these nurses has grown and transformed in their personal life, in their professional practice, and everywhere in between. And then we start to look forward. We look out into the future and we find out what each and every one of these amazing human beings and brand new nurse coaches is going to do next. Are they going to have their own business, work with a certain population, bring nurse coaching into their current role in bedside and leadership, management, education? Are they stepping into new jobs? Nothing is off the table. So it's so exciting to hear, after 7 months of learning and growth and working with private clients for practice, what it is that they want to do now that they have officially graduated, are no longer students, and are stepping into the professional realm of nurse coaching. But I gotta say, when we get to this part in our closing video conference call, there's still a part of me that expects these nurse coaches to just be getting ready to jump into the next steps, to still be in a stage of ideating and setting goals and maybe not even sure what's really possible for them after graduation. But instead, these nurses blew me out of the water when they shared what it is that they have already been doing, already created before they have even graduated from the program. Now, rather than telling you all about this, I'm going to show you what I mean, because I have written down quotes from real nurses just graduating on our final video conference call that they shared in our groups. So let's dive in. Very first, we have a nurse who shared, "I worked with 6 private clients during the course. Every single one of them asked to continue working with me. This gave me so much confidence because I now know that I am a great nurse coach. My business is up and running, and I now have my very first 6 paying clients." So this is a nurse. She has no idea coming into this program anything about business, didn't even know that she necessarily wanted to start her own business, and now by the end of the course, not only does she have her business up and running, but she has her first 6 paying clients lined up and ready to go. How cool is that? All right, next up, we have a nurse who shared that he just had a meeting with his CNO to talk about bringing nurse coaching into our hospital. She absolutely loved the idea and suggested that we create 2 programs, one to coach patients and the other to support nurses. She also assured me that we have the budget for both. And y'all, I remember a couple of months ago working with this nurse coach, and he was so nervous about the idea of making a proposal to the CNO, because what if she didn't get it? What if she was totally not on board with it? But he showed up for himself, and he was bold and fearless, and he put this out there, and look at how it was received. And we're seeing more of this happen everywhere, in hospitals, in insurance companies. Nurses actually able to make a proposal about how to bring nurse coaching into the workplace, and the managers and the leaders are desperate for it. So there has never been a better time for this. And if he can do this before he's even graduated, just imagine what happens after he becomes board certified, after he gets more practice so he has even more skills under his belt. Things are just opening up for this nurse coach. Then we have a nurse who shared, "I put myself out there and offered a mindfulness workshop for my community. I was blown away by how many people showed up. Of the 10 participants, 2 of them have already asked to hire me as their nurse coach, and this is now going to be a monthly event." Another nurse coach putting herself out there and getting this direct feedback that the work she's doing is valuable, and that the people want more. And here's a good one. Call me crazy, but I just purchased my land in Costa Rica where I'll be leading wellness retreats for my clients. This is what I always wanted to do. I just never knew it was possible. Nurse coaching taught me to believe in myself and take action to live my dream life. How amazing is this? Okay, so no, the wellness retreat is not built yet, but the land has been procured, and this is no longer a dream for this nurse. This is a plan, and the steps are already in action for this to soon become a reality. And yes, I'll keep you posted because I have a feeling this might be one of those wellness events that we all are going to want to know about. And finally, I'll share one more with you. And this is just a fraction of what we got to hear about. A nurse shared, I finally found the courage to leave a nursing job that was draining my soul. After a 2-week break of true self-care, I've stepped into a new role where I get to coach my patients to heal holistically. And I truly have time to connect with them and make a difference. And I love this one so much because, many nurses that come into this program are not looking to leave their current jobs. They love the roles that they're in and the jobs that they have. They're simply looking for more tools and skills and techniques to be able to do it better and have an impact. But there are also so many nurses who come into this program because they are ready for a change. They want something different. They have been in a life-giving, soul-sucking role within nursing, and they are ready for something else. So here's a nurse who owned that, who found the courage to leave that job, took some time for herself because she's a nurse coach and she knows you got to fill up your own cup first in order to be there for others. And then she stepped into a new role in nursing where she actually gets to lead with that lifestyle coaching and helping people heal on a different level. So awesome. So here's my question for you. As you hear all of these stories and maybe one resonates with you more than others, if you could do anything as a nurse coach, and I mean anything, your dream job, your ideal nursing practice, if anything was possible for you, what would you do? What would your story be that you tell your fellow nurse coaches on our graduation call? Because maybe, just maybe, someday in a future video, it will be your graduation story that is featured right here. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing week. And remember that if you want to become a transformative nurse coach, it is truly as simple as signing up for one phone call, your application call with a nurse coach on our team whose sole purpose is to ask you questions like these so that we can determine if this is a great fit for you. And you can do that right on this page.